Idaho's Republican Party is celebrating today after its first presidential caucus and what they call a very successful event. Mitt Romney got a big win, but what do organizers and analysts have to say about the caucuses now that it's the day after? Justin Core joins us with some answers.
Well, the organizers say there will likely be some changes made in 4 years, but also say their first ever caucus accomplished all of its goals. Perhaps the biggest was making Idaho relevant nationally.
Welcome to the Idaho County Republican Presidential Caucus.
There were some growing pains, there were some kinks we had to work through, but at the end of the night, we were very pleased with the results.
Jonathan Parker with the Idaho GOP couldn't be much happier after the party's first ever presidential caucus. The GOP says 44,000 people cast final votes across the state, and as many as 65,000 participated.
Ada County last night happened to have the largest caucus in the nation this year. Canyon County was the second largest caucus.
It's great to see people that excited about their candidates to make that kind of commitment.
Parker says in moving from a primary in May to a caucus on Super Tuesday, the Idaho GOP wanted to bring candidates to Idaho, build the party, and make Idaho relevant in the national race, all of which happened.
With Romney winning all of Idaho's 32 delegates, which is more than Iowa, New Hampshire, Michigan, Arizona, as we've said before, at the end of the day, Idaho could be the key state that played a role in selecting our presidential nominee.
But that doesn't mean there won't be changes in 4 years for the party's second ever presidential caucus.
Something I think we'll very seriously look at is eliminating the multiple rounds of balloting. In some counties, for example, Kootenai County, they were voting until 12:30.
Absentee and military voting was also discussed, but political expert Jim Weatherby says that might be tough to pull off.
You just have to look at the trade-offs between having more participation when you're looking at more like election as opposed to a caucus where people have to show up and participate and commit several hours to the process.
And committing to the caucus process is exactly what tens of thousands of people were willing to do Tuesday night. Now, Parker says one thing that won't change likely is the Super Tuesday date for the caucus. He says the Idaho GOP will caucus as early as the National Committee will allow. This year, it was Super Tuesday. In 4 years again, probably, but not definitely, it'll be Super Tuesday.